Let's figure this out. Audio. What the heck? How about now?
I can hear you.
Side chat was saying they can't hear me. He's
Well,
back.
I can hear you.
Okay.
How about now, guys? Can you hear us? Okay. He said you're kind of soft.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me check my settings here. Let's see.
Good morning, James. Good morning, Bumcrack. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Vintage. Good morning, Carol. Bargain Shopper. Good morning, Vintage. James W. Silverhairstacker. You boogie down like it's 1976.
Yeah. 76. I was a
Teenager.
sophomore in college.
Let's see. Yeah, you'd have been maybe 20.
Let's see. Yeah, right. Almost exactly 20.
Yeah.
19 and a half or something.
Good morning, Mr. Bonecrack. Hope you're feeling well today. So, did you enjoy your weekend off?
Yeah, it was nice. I ate too much.
Was this just a family gathering getting away, or were you getting with other family members? Or
It was Gwen and the boys and me.
oh, okay, just the immediate family.
David's wife had to work, so
Oh, that sucks.
David came anyway. So I got to be at Mom's birthday. So I'll be right back.
Sure, go ahead. Dang, where'd y'all go? There you are. I hope everybody's having a good Monday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in this great world of ours. Thanksgiving's rapidly approaching. 3 more work days. 19 days till I go on holiday, and I'm counting them down. So is Roberta. And it's likely to be kind of cold when we leave here.
Yeah. You saw that dance fever video, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. So did Roberta.
Y'all, when your 35-year-old son and your and you get through your third beer, dancing may ensue.
And the slowing it down just was the right touch.
Why? How old is he? Gage. Oh, he's 32. Sorry. I split the difference on her sons.
Jay just a
Anyway,
baby.
32-year-old baby. Yeah. It was good to get away from eBay and chores, and now we got to get ready for Thanksgiving.
The boys
So,
coming home.
never a break.
The boys coming home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll do turkey and dressing and the whole 9 yards.
I had, we had Thanksgiving with the in-laws, with Roberta's mom and dad and family this past weekend.
Raid from Chinese. Ah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for drop it in for a bit.
Good morning, little Debbie.
Yeah. Is he still live when y'all do the raids over there from Johnny's? Cause he has a live show from like 7 to 8. Raid. Hi folks. I am the Silverhairstacker, and that's Tom. Now Tom is about 12 years older than I am.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pushing
Tom. Oh wait, Tom.
90 years old.
Which one is he? Tom. Wait, I can't do it. Tom. Crap. I can't
It's
get my finger going the
I'm
right way.
behind you. Let's put it that way. If you're looking at your keyboard, I'm behind you.
Okay. You're always behind me, backing me up.
Yeah.
At least on
Good
my
morning,
shows.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pedlin. Debbie, as always.
So we always.
You guys are great. Johnny's great. I like Johnny. He's good. He is the friggin' organizedest person on earth. He can run the YouTubes and instructional videos and the bingo games and the online auctions. He does it all. He probably gives back rubs really good. Jennifer!
Are the kids going to be coming home for Christmas too, or they got?
Yeah, we'll work something out. I don't know. It may not be exactly at Christmas.
Yeah.
David works in the medical field, so he's off when he's off. I think we're having Thanksgiving on Tuesday, like tomorrow.
We usually get together the weekend with her in-laws before Thanksgiving, and then thanks, James.
Hey, Craig.
And then we'll do Thanksgiving at my mom's house because they're local. And then at Christmas time, we usually get together the weekend before, because Roberta's family's 2 hours away. We get together on the weekend before Christmas, and or the weekend before, or the 2 weekends before, depending on how things are falling, and have Christmas with them. Back before we had kids, Roberta and I would go up to her mom and dad's house and spend Christmas Eve with them, then get up in the morning, have breakfast, open presents, and then we would get in the car and drive to my parents' house and have Christmas, open presents with them and have Christmas dinner with them. Then when the kids started coming along, that just got to be too much.
American honey.
Because my mother-in-law, God love her, because I love her to death. If anybody, I have the best mother-in-law. I had a Mercury Mountaineer when the boys were little, which is like an Explorer, and that sucker would be full of stuff for the kids. I mean, it would be full. So then we'd get to my mom and dad's house, and it would even be fuller. So we had to quit the road trips on Christmas Eve.
So, yeah, need to be here about 2, and why don't you bring the cranberry sauce? So, it's a long way from Philadelphia to Central Texas, but that's cool. That's cool.
Morning, Craig.
Looking forward to it.
American honey. How'd you do today? I don't think I've ever talked to you before. And we appreciate.
What kind of cranberry sauce do y'all have? Do y'all have the homemade kind with the chunks in it, or the canned kind? It's kind of like jelly.
I'm the only one in my family that eats it. I mean, in my entire family. So I just open up a can, dump it on a plate, cut it up to make it look festive, and there you go.
Festive canned goods. There you go. So Gwen Gwen likes to make it once in a while, the homemade kind, but
Right.
David really likes the canned kind. So some
Well,
years she does both. She'll have the canned and the
Carol says can.
yeah.
Well, I
Hey,
told my mom.
by the time you make stuffing and mashed potatoes and yams and green beans, you probably don't feel like making uh probably don't feel like making homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah,
Hey
I told
Mike,
I told my mom next year. I said we're just going to have sandwiches for Thanksgiving dinner. We'll have turkey sandwiches, and she said, or we can go out to eat. And I said, well, that's okay too. And then I said, well, we can do a Thanksgiving cruise. And she says that sounds like the best idea. That we don't have to do anything.
cranberry sauce smells like stinky feet.
Ah, who said that?
Nissa,
Anissa, girl, you lived up north too long.
do do.
My niece, well, actually, she'd be my niece-in-law. No, she's not even a niece. She's a cousin-in-law. She made homemade apple butter, and it was real good. And she's young. She's like 25.
You're not supposed to mash it with your feet, Nissa.
That's making wine. You've got it mixed up.
uh,
You know what?
Chinese.
I can eat Chinese food. I can eat fried rice and beef and broccoli anytime. Oh, Jennifer says she doesn't eat it, but her mom always bought it. I just my mom goes through. She's always gone through spells. Like she'll say, "We had turkey and dressing and all that last year, so we're going to have Cornish game hens this year." And
Apple jelly. Sounds good.
yeah, that is good. Or we're going to have yeah.
But he gets the professional pedicures.
Yeah, I do. I go get my toes done.
I just put the lid down on the toilet, stick my foot up there, and go to clipping.
Well, that's because I'm fat and I can't. If I try cutting my own toenails, I'll pass out. I
Oh my
just can't
God.
breathe.
Can't breathe. You
But
can't breathe when you're clipping your toenails?
no, it presses too much on my stomach.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a good excuse to go get your toes done. And I like those whirlpools that they put your feet
You
in.
like that? And the little ladies always ask Gwen stuff like, "You want clear coat?
You won't cook it. Yeah.
You want clear coat on your polish? You want smiley faces?"
Have you seen the pictures of Bridget's nails when she has them done? Holy shit. She must sit in the daggum manicurist chair for hours. Because she does the real little fancy ones.
My feet are pretty ticklish. I don't think I would like somebody doing my nails for me.
I agree, Anessa. Pedicures are awesome. I'll just about go to sleep.
Lag always gets the clear coat.
Lisa, you've never had a pedicure? You need to go try it once. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But if you like it, you'll be back in there every month to have it done.
Mr. Sadie would get pedicures, but he keeps dropping those skinny beer cans.
That's
on his
right.
toes.
Well, that'll look good. He can sit up there drinking his Mick Ultra or whatever it is, and while he's having his toes done. Hey, that's a income opportunity there if you're a manicurist. While your people are getting their pedicure done, sell them a $7 beer.
I've had one of those paraffin wax pots for sale for like a year. I don't know why it's not selling. I priced it at the market going rate. I don't know why it's still sitting there. A metal grinder. Dremel. Dremel works pretty good.
Uh,
Problem with using Dremel on your toenails
what was
is it gets a little hot.
the black guy that was a comedian? He had a TV show, and he also dressed up as a girl for his neighbor.
Uh,
Shanae, anybody remember that? Martin. Thank you, Roberta.
Martin
Um,
Lawrence.
yeah, Martin Lawrence.
Hey, Ping.
Anyway, his girlfriend went down to Shanae's shop to she was going to start working at Shanae's shop. And there was a large African American lady sitting in the chair and to get a pedicure. And whatever his girlfriend's name was, she's got her little pedicure kit out, And the woman says, Shanae, show this girl how to do this thing like she's supposed to. And Shanae comes up with a dadgum side grinder, with about an 8-inch wheel on it, and a welder shield. It don't take much to amuse me,
No, it don't.
but I just thought that was funny when being that back in my younger days, we did perk test, which is a test. If you always lived in the city, you don't know what one is. It's where you drill soil samples and you for septic tanks to help determine where your septic tank's going to go. Anyway, we had these bits that we used in this power, like you set fence post with, and it would grind the blades down. So my dad would weld them with tungsten welding rods, and then we would grind them down to an edge. So it always struck me as funny when Shanae would get the side grinder out.
I used to like the Flip Wilson show too.
Yeah. You don't know me. Don't touch me. Yeah, and this you don't live in the city, so you probably does. I know y'all watched. Well, you might not, because I don't know whether you're 19 or 46. Martin Lawrence's show. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So, how was business over the weekend, being that you were gone?
It's real steady. I got so it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got 21 orders for 600-ish. So about 200 a day average.
You keep making all this. You keep on making all this money, and Gwen's will be ready to go to Europe again. Well, maybe not Europe. She's gonna be ready to go to Australia.
Yeah. I can't believe just in like the last 6 or 7 years how much prices at restaurants have gone up.
Yep.
One of our meals for 4 people at Galveston was $143.
Wow.
Ugh. So, but
And
anyway.
you must have went someplace where normal folks go. You didn't go to Ruth Chris's or anything like that.
No, it wasn't. We didn't. They got like a Landry seafood place
Right.
there that's like $45 a plate. We didn't go there. We just went to it was kind of a sports bar and grill.
Yeah.
$143.
Gwen didn't get up on the table dancing again, did she?
No, she doesn't do that. Gwen's pretty shy.
Well, from her little TikToks and whatnot, reels, she's She's not.
That's performing. That's different. That's
Oh, is that? Oh, is that? That's it. She kills me. She is so funny. Tell her she needs to come in here one day and
yeah.
share
It's a
her
good thing I'm
TikTok.
Reach. I want to be Reach, but I just can't reach the reaches.
We'll leave that oil well in your backyard turned on more, and you would be.
Mm,
Because
yeah.
everybody in Texas
Yeah,
has an
yeah,
oil
yeah.
well.
Everybody.
Texas probably has about 6 or 7 since he's got a lot of land.
Donna always sells a lot, but Donna's I think Donna's a lot like Bridget. She's just a listerson from Listerville. She can put up like 30, 40 listings a day, and I do what, 6?
And you have to go take a nap.
And then
Me
when we
too.
go on vacation, I don't do any. So I'm like,
Good little morning, pedal. Um, oh, Texas has got 2. Yeah, Bridget. You know, her motive is we're not in Florida, so we might as well list. I don't. You know, there's been days that she said that she just got into she had some good stuff to list, and she just got into a habit, and she'd list 100 things before she went to bed. Like I would be in a coma.
yeah, I can't believe in today's economy that restaurants stay as full as they do. Of course, Galveston is a vacation destination,
Right.
so and it was nice there. Every day in Galveston was like 73 degrees for the afternoon high.
Does it get cold there?
Not much. They got palm trees and stuff,
Right. Okay,
and they just can't take freezes, so it almost never freezes in Galveston. Sold a toy for 2,000 yesterday. Jeez. What was it, a Harley?
My son's anniversary just passed. His first year anniversary.
Hmm.
Okay, stop. A whole year.
Yeah, right now Galveston is 72.
Okay, be still. You missed me, dude. We stayed in a hotel Saturday night, and Roberta and I were up and down all night long. We did not sleep. Last night, by about 9:30, we were in bed asleep.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, I'm gonna go off on a tangent here for a second. On the way back from my in-laws' house yesterday, there was a car accident on 485, which is our belt loop, and the traffic was just about at a standstill. 3 lanes of traffic. At one part, it's 4 lanes of traffic. It gets down to 3 lanes of traffic. At almost a standstill, because on the other side of the concrete median was a car wreck with about 6 cars involved in it. And all we could think of, because when we thought, well, maybe somebody has like jumped the concrete median, which happens. No, we get up there, all the cars involved in the accident are over, like in the right hand lanes. Um, it had to be people just rubbernecking. Don't rubberneck. Drive and quit holding up traffic. So there. That's my Monday rant. I'm too old for you youngsters to be gawking.
Yeah, traffic. I couldn't believe traffic was as bad as it was. both ways. We went on. It was not rush hour, and it wasn't anything.
Our schools here are closed Thursday and Friday.
Like a bunch of Texas schools take off the whole week.
Wow, lag. That's nice. $900 telephone. Um, when the boys were at private school, they were off the week of Thanksgiving. Now they were basically on an all year round schedule, but they had like 6 weeks off. Yeah, about 6 weeks off in the summer. But they had like a week off at Thanksgiving and a couple of weeks off at Christmas, New Year's. They had a fall break. They had a winter break, which were both week long. And it was but it's good if there's one family that snow skied, and so when they were off at winter break, like in February, they could go snow skiing and not pay the holiday rates. But yeah, I think Charlotte is only closed Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, my school days are done, Roman.
The Browns. You talking about the football team?
Yeah, he's a Browns fan. Roman is. See Roman's logo right there?
Oh.
Cleveland Browns.
I'll pull for you as long as you're not playing against the Miami Dolphins, and then I'll have to pull for the Dolphins. You can see. And being that we have the Carolina Panthers here, and you see who I say I'm going to pull for.
I like rooting for the Browns if the Cowboys aren't playing them. Because they're just a smaller franchise.
Right.
And they just don't seem to be able to draw the players that some of the larger franchise teams, some of the teams with big money.
Right.
So there's little disparity among the league,
and they will probably survive a lot longer than any of the rest of them because they are a smaller franchise, and they probably got an extreme loyal fan base.
Yeah, they've been around for more than 100 years. So,
like, I have never lived in Florida. As I've said before, I'm not much of a football fan, but I have pulled for the Miami Dolphins since they went online. Just because they have the Dolphins logo. That's it. And I was a small child when they went online. And we didn't have the Panthers until Lord, Roberta and I were married. But I'm all for all, as long as you don't have to tap into public funds. I don't care. Yeah, I know, Lag. You're such a whippersnapper. Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. So, did you have good sales over the weekend?
I sold a couple of things.
All right.
That's one of my goals for the new year is to list more, so I can make the big bucks like you and Bridget and Scott and all of you other heavy duty listers.
Any cool finds? I haven't bought anything in about a week. I showed most of the stuff from the auction.
James, I have a black and white laser printer, and I have a Rollo, and I have one scanner, and it's not even hooked up right at the moment. Why do you need so many dadgum printers? Are you turning out that much volume?
I got the big printer that scans, and I've got a Dymo 450 turbo. I don't need 4. Good, Robin. Am I saying that all right, Robin? eBay glitches will return on Thursday since all eBay AI will be off for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Well, do you think more people, because it is coming up on the holiday season, and God only knows if you order something in December when they'll get it. If it's going through the USPS. Do you think that's the reason it's, seems like people are having better sales is because people are, like I've been selling, I just sold my last of those foil liners for turkey ovens, the turkey cookers. And I know that's the reason why. It's because everybody's starting to cook. But
So that buyer in Hawaii that already gave me a negative feedback.
right.
They haven't even gotten it yet still.
Is that the one that's taking forever to get there?
Yeah. I think they put it on a submarine. It did arrive at Wailuku yesterday. So there was no scan on it from November 6th to November 19th. So, folks, if you sell something to Hawaii and put it on ground, you might warn your buyer, hey, this could take 3 weeks to get there.
I usually turn off my store when I go on vacation, but I might leave it up this week. This time, and see what happens. And with the
Hey,
holiday notice.
Tommy's in the house.
Good
Ground
morning,
advantage
Tommy.
is amazing. Everyone loves it until you get a buyer outside the 48. Yeah, it's I got to remember if somebody from Puerto Rico or Alaska or Hawaii or Guam buys something from me, I got to send them a message. Hey, you're looking at 3 or 4 weeks. But the buyer hadn't even gotten it yet. They gave me a negative.
So, did you see the thing from Joanna up there about where she was on? Apparently, Michaels has got their own handmade marketplace now called Maker Place.
Mm-mm.
So they're going to try to go head to head with the
Etsy?
handmade with Etsy.
Ping, you would only use I wonder how much that package would have been priority. Let's just look. Eh, that'd be boring. But yeah, they ordered it on the 29th of October, and I shipped it on the 30th. So I shipped it the day after they ordered it. And it just now got to Hawaii.
The day after they ordered it?
Yeah, they ordered it. They bought it on the 29th, and I shipped it on the 30th.
I don't even think FedEx next day guarantees delivery to Hawaii in the next day.
You're not hearing what I'm saying, Tom.
Yeah, I thought I did.
No, you didn't. I said they ordered it on the 30th, and I shipped. No, they ordered it on the 29th, and I shipped it on the 30th.
Okay.
That didn't mean they got it on the 30th.
But then why'd they open the negative?
Because they think it's taken too long.
Oh.
They said I should have picked a faster service, but I was like, you only paid $9.50 for shipping, and Ground Advantage to Hawaii was $9.88, and I took a picture of that and sent it to them. And then I sent a message saying, I'm going to ask you for a what do you call it, a reversal, or what's
right.
it called? If they don't do that, then I'm going to go to eBay and ask them to take it down, because eBay actually gives them a date when an item should arrive. And I think they put down November 13th. "16 days from Alaska to Delaware." Well, they've already had 21 days with mine. It's been 3 weeks since I shipped it today.
How did you ship it, Tommy? Was that priority or was that just ground?
They did get an estimated delivery date, but the estimated delivery date that eBay gave my buyer was the 13th of November. So eBay's partly to fault here too. If a package is going Ground Advantage from Texas to Hawaii, I don't think eBay should even give an estimated delivery date.
You know what's weird is, okay, I ship.
That's not what I said, Mike.
Most of the times I try to get everything. Like if I sell something this afternoon, it's packed today, and it goes in the mail tomorrow. Or when my mail wasn't running till 9 o'clock at night, I would get it in the mailbox, and they would pick it up the same day.
I should have shipped it earlier.
I shipped a packet of those foil liners to Philadelphia, and they got it the next day, and it was by Ground Advantage. And I got a message from him. Thanks for the quick shipping. It got here so fast. Did you fly it up here or drive it up here or something? And I replied back. I said, no. I said, that's just the way it is. Maybe the post office had one little space left for a box on their flight or their truck, and it got up there. But it was in Philadelphia the next day delivered. And then sometimes, like he said, it took whatever Tommy said, it took so many days to go from Delaware to Alaska.
A priority would have been like 15, 16, 17 bucks probably. And they didn't pay, they agreed in the purchase to standard shipping, which does include Ground Advantage. So yeah, there you go.
I just think Ping, I just think it's how the traffic is flowing with their packages.
Roman just comes out of left field with comments.
But Todd, was this one of those items you paid $1 for and you sold it to him for $260, where you really could have ate that up, that little bit of difference for priority?
No, it was a scuba diving flashlight
Okay,
light. So it's only like a $25 item.
okay. Well,
And
I was being sarcastic because you're always buying stuff for $1 from your girlfriends and selling them for 200.
speaking of scuba diving stuff, that has turned out to be a killer deal. I sold the 2 spear guns. I sold, let's see.
Have you ever been in a scuba shop, Todd?
No, what?
The next time, do y'all have one? Do y'all have one in your town?
What?
Do y'all have one in your town? A scuba shop?
We barely have a Dollar General. What are you talking about?
Damn, you must live out in Podunk, Texas, if you just barely have a Dollar General. I mean, small North Carolina towns will have 3 or 4. But anyway, you
Yeah,
wanted
this rig of tubes and respirators and
right.
dive computer. This sold for $150. I gave $110 for all the scuba gear. And I don't even know what half the stuff does.
What I was gonna say was you want to go in and just browse, and if somebody says something like, "Can I help you?" Just say, "I'm just looking." But look at the prices on some of that stuff. One of those regulators, the piece that goes in your mouth, the second stage, will cost you as much. Cost you $150. But
All right.
new ones. And I had a Scuba Pro Mark 7 first stage, and which is the piece that hooks to the tank, and that thing was $350, just that one piece. And then you pay more for the tubes, the tubing, and then you pay for the second stages. So it gets pricey. So somebody in Florida probably got a good deal off of that stuff.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
$30. But oh wait, it did have an estimated shipping date of Wednesday. Oh, so the buyer did get an estimated shipping date of November 22 to November 24. And they still gave me a negative.
And we haven't even got to the 22 yet. But unfortunately, there's a lot of crap scuba gear out there that don't sell for anything brand new, more or less secondhand. So you do have to watch that. If it says Scuba Pro on it, that's pretty good price. I mean, that's a good product line. That's who I used.
Yeah, when I asked the buyer to resend his negative, I'm gonna take a picture of this screen and say, look, this is what you agreed to when you bought the light.
That doesn't change, does it?
I don't see how. Could they have changed it in the meantime?
I don't know. I was asking. How about you
Well,
folks in the audience? Have you ever had one to change the delivery dates to change?
I think the buyer said he was originally promised he would get it on the 13th.
Like says, give him the address, he'll handle it.
Yeah, he'll he'll go over to Waikiki and pound on the guy's nose for me.
I don't know. I don't think the lad gets out in the sunlight because he's liable to burst into flames like a damn vampire.
Yep. So orders.
Pink says go to. Oh, that's what you're doing. Order details.
No,
Because
I
okay,
sold. That's what I just sold there. It's got all the instruction manuals and stuff, and I mean that's a steal. That guy. I sold this to a guy in California, but yeah, that was a hell of a good buy I made on scuba gear. Those two spear guns sold for like $300 together. I mean, they didn't sell together, but
right.
they sold fast.
Ping says when you look at shipping, when you look at a listing today, eBay shows the estimated shipping if you were to purchase today.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's the reason she said go back to your sold listings and look at the items details there to see what it said there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Where have you been all my life, Ping?
Ping knows everything.
You're smart.
Ping's like Bridget. She's like an encyclopedia of selling.
But you know, I sold. It was like last winter. I sold something. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was going up north to like South Dakota, and all of a sudden, because I went back to see when it was delivered, you know, how the delivery with shipping was going on it, and they were having bad weather up there. And I noticed that when I clicked on the listing, it popped up a thing about saying due to inclement weather, you know, delivery could be slower. So I don't think, unless they're having a typhoon in Hawaii, I don't think inclement weather is a problem.
Ping is old school eBay. She used to get her eBay checks with carrier pigeons.
So what does that tell you, Todd? She's been selling for 20 years. It tells you that you can keep on selling, and as long as you hang in there, you can still keep making money.
I've been doing it quite a while. I've been
Yeah.
doing selling for at least 7 years, probably getting close to 8.
So I'm sure that she went through there's been a bunch of eBay's broken spells in there, and she's just kept plugging away at it.
I looked at my total sales and I went over 15,000. So
for the quarter.
Tom, you never listen. Sales, total amount of sales.
Well, I figure, is that the whole year, or is that for just the
No,
quarter?
that's lifetime.
Oh,
I don't
damn,
sell
Todd.
15,000 things a year or a quarter. I don't think I could pack 15,000 items a quarter.
That was the number of sales that you've had, not the total amount of sales.
That's what I said, Tom.
No, well, I don't care about how many damn sales you made. I always thought you was talking about how much money. I mean, what the cash value of was.
God, no wonder Roberta grabs at you for not listening to her.
That's right. She's my little helper.
Ping started selling when she was 27 years old.
No, he said Ping is only 27.
That's what I'm.
So she started selling when she started selling when she was 7 years old.
That's what 27. I said.
No, you said 27.
Oh, my God. All right, somebody back me up here. Is Tom not hearing me correctly, or am I just talking stupid? Look how cute Ping is, and she says she's older than me. I don't believe it.
Well,
back me up here.
These are two old married couple. Lad, you're such an ass.
That's right, Tommy. I mean,
I agree
sheesh,
with you that.
my sales. When I first started selling on eBay, I just wanted to make an equal amount as I was making at Home Depot part time, 20 hours a week. And I have done that every month since I started just doing eBay instead of Home Depot. I mean, it's just I have no complaints. Let's see. Let me check my performance. See where I'm at. I'm looking. I'm looking. Uh, Go to sales. And the year to date this year. Generate report. My sales are up 13.6% this year versus the same time period last year. So in my world, I'm doing great. So eBay is not broken for me.
Right.
And that's net. That's net. 13.8 net is higher. Harry's
Kent
in the house.
Kent says I'm 120 years old. He has no comprehension skills. Um, Thank you. Mornings I get up and I feel like I'm 120 years old.
Roberta's been taking Visine shots lately. Governor Roman. Yeah, that's what we need to start calling him. Rising Star Texas is calling me. Why is Rising Star Texas calling me?
Have you got your Medicare situated for the upcoming year? We have some extreme plans for you. We had one at 10 minutes till 7. 10 minutes till 8 this morning. Of course, they got blocked. I don't care who you are. You call me that early, you better answer the phone soon as we say good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Soda City Flips.
Hit the like button. Sure. Whatever. Does that really help anything for people to hit the like button? I guess.
Allegedly.
I don't know. Extreme
It don't
plans.
cost nothing. He's giving it to you for free.
Tommy peaked last year.
No, Mr. Sadie, there is like the grandpa gamer or something like that. He's like 80 years old, and he kicks these little kids' ass in these first-person shooters. I mean, he is like everybody wants him on their team. He is killer. There is nothing wrong with his hand-eye coordination, which is probably good because it keeps that gray matter going.
So Tommy, if you peaked last year, so you're it's hard to scale up if you're just a one horse team. I mean, it's just me. Gwen doesn't help me a bit. Uh, she does her own type of business stuff, and the only way I could scale would be to just. I think the only way I could scale bigger would be to just go into higher value items. Like like if I bought $200 watches to resell for 400, or if I bought um, just
Tommy's just biding this time when those 5 kids get old enough that they can read. He don't put them to work. His kids don't start school and they're going to be going.
Yeah, Kent, I agree. It's eBay is fun. I mean, and it's not hard on me. Like, man, I was working at Home Depot and I was picking up bags of mulch in the garden department. Those were heavy, and then they'd stick me in the building materials area and say, "Hey Todd, go put those bags of concrete into this pickup." You know, like you got to be kidding me. The
You,
light bags were 40 pounds. They had some concrete that was 80 pounds a bag. I was like, oh hell no.
well, too, YouTube, I mean, eBay is a different type of reselling than or selling than in a store. Because really, how many complaints do you have from the merchandise that you sell? Then when you're in a store where you've got to listen to complaints about everything in the damn store, all the products, all that kind of stuff. So just that one thing is a big plus about my little eBay store.
Yeah, American Honey. I've sold tail lights and floor mats and uh, I've sold a lot of different stuff on eBay Motors. I don't think I've got much stock of anything now. I think I got one tail light right now.
I've got a question because my father-in-law was talking about it over the weekend. Has anybody ever sold a bumper through eBay Motors, automobile bumper?
Right?
And I'm talking about a chrome automobile bumper. And I know you're going to ship it in a box, so I'm not going to. That's not what I'm talking about. But how do you ship something like that? Do you
Yeah.
just, I mean, you box it up and take it to UPS, or do you have to?
Hey Tom,
Yes.
Bumcrack says your YouTube is 8 millimeter reels.
Uh huh. Yeah, I know. It's almost got 3,000 subs on it. I need to start posting over there more. But my little gadget that I scan the film with quit working, so I
My
got to.
wife's granddad died from lifting concrete bags, blew out his
Ooh,
colon. Jeez. They're heavy. But this time of year was the worst because they would always stick me on the Christmas tree lot, and we'd be out there and cold and wet and uh, tying 12-foot Christmas trees on top of Honda Civics. Do you really want to take it home on this? uh, People are stupid. Sure, slap it on there. I'll take it home in my Honda Civic. Okay.
my oldest son works for Goodwill. And he says people will come in there and buy sofas and want them to help them load it. And then they'll come up in a daggum smart car. It's just like, he's like, I'm sorry, we can't you just strap it to the top? No, we can't. We're liable.
Uh,
He said they have totally disassembled furniture and stuck like pieces in the back seat and part of it in the trunk and part in the passenger seat in the front. It's ridiculous.
Freight hub.
Is that
The
like
near
you?
the nearest freight hub to me is like 35 miles away. I don't like selling big stuff.
But he's got a grill and a
Bearded picker,
bumper and
bearded
something
picker,
like
bearded picker.
off of a
He hadn't even
Malibu.
said anything in the side chat.
Well, I can get it in the back of my SUV. I'm just talking about how you get it. I mean, like I said, I know you box it up. So before anybody starts making a smart ass remark about that, how do you ship that in a box? I'm just talking about, the services that you use to do something like that. But like I said, he's got a bumper and a grill and some headlights from a, when the vintage Malibus.
UPS pickup will do the big stuff, I guess. And it only
Well,
costs $4 for, if you got something huge that you're shipping, that'd be the way to do it, I guess.
I guess I could take it down to if I list it. Uh, I guess I could take it down to the UPS store and tell them, go in with a chrome front bumper and say, I need to ship this to this address right here. Let them pack it up.
Mm-hmm.
Joanna, have you got a freeze dryer yet?
Hey, Larry.
Because I was watching some videos on freeze dryers. Those things are pretty damn snazzy. They're just expensive as all get out.
Yeah, my cousin has one, but I don't. It just sits in their basement most of the time.
Well, that's just it. If I had one, if we bought one, I'd have to tell my brothers and everybody I know to bring their stuff over and use it just to make it worth its while. But freeze dried Skittles are supposed to be really good. Independent
Freeze-dried
Freight.
Skittles. Dun, dun.
What was that TV show that was about the independent freight carriers? Good morning, Glenn.
So, I had 4 listings taken down.
Why?
They are military surplus MREs.
Why?
Well, the reason eBay said they took them down, I'm going to cut this one open here. They come with a flameless heater, and that's not supposed to be shipped. Oh, oops, the package of M&M's busted open. Fat-free mayo. Oops, the M&M's are destroyed. Okay, that wouldn't have been good to tortillas. You get tortillas with a tuna pack. This is a tuna pack. Pretzel sticks. These are supposed to last like 150 years.
The pretzel sticks.
A raspberry cookie. God, I made a mess. These M&Ms are just going everywhere. Not only the M&Ms out the bag, but they're okay. What's in this bag? Yeah, they're really not going to last outside the bag.
Yeah, but people that are buying MREs are hoping that they never have to break the seal open on it. And if they're hungry enough, they got to eat an MRE, then
So you get a moist towelette.
they won't care if the damn Skittles,
Salt.
the M&Ms are outside the package, as long as they're inside the outside package.
You get a package of matches. What is this? There's a bunch of stuff in here. It's a napkin. spice cider. There's a lot of food in here. Strawberry banana shake. Salt-free seasoning. I didn't even see the tuna. Oh, there it is.
So
Star-kissed.
Do you think it was the matches that caused it to be recalled or taken down?
It said there's supposed to be some kind of heater in here, but I didn't see it. I guess it's the matches. Good grief. They're supposed to come with like a chemical heater, you know, like
right,
like a
like
doctor has a heater pack.
Like those little hand warmer things that you twist and break them the inside separate, gets them so they'll start heating up.
I didn't see any heater other than the matches. That was it. There wasn't any chemical heater in here, unless those are chemical heating. Stove fuel? I didn't see any packets of fuel or I don't know.
Well, why don't you send them an email just asking them to clarify it? Since you've now destroyed one of your products because they said it had a chemical heater in it.
I'll probably just sell the rest of them on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. They may come up with the same crap. I got like 3 cases of these.
You want some MREs, honey?
Plain old napkins.
No. Todd's got 3 cases of them. Well, I checked with my little prepper to see if she wanted a case of them, and she said no.
Yeah, a case comes with 12 in a pack, and I got like 3 cases. But then I went and looked, though. You know what ticks me off when every time I've had something taken down, I go and look, and other sellers are selling them all over the place. I'm like, wait, how can they get to sell it and I don't? You look at sold listings, and you look at yeah.
Let's see. Idiots pulled them down.
Those M&Ms made a mess.
Vintage Memory says, Tom, the idiots, the iBots pulled the item down due to keywords. No email will be read. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to find a local prepper that'll just come by town here. I sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and they can. Oh wait, what's this? Is that it? That looks like chewing gum.
Yeah.
Doesn't say what it is. Maybe that's heating pellets. I don't know. I suppose you're supposed to know how to use this stuff.
I saw some, and I can't find it now. Somebody was talking about that they never want to see an MRE again since Katrina came through.
Okay, Lag wants me to taste them. All right, I'll do it.
Oh, that's a separate video, Todd. You need to do a separate video for that so you'll get all, old man eats MREs. So you'll get all the preppers and all those kind of people watching it. It'll get buried in this one.
Okay, here I go. I got one of the, looks like chiclets.
Yeah, probably are.
Yep, it's a peppermint. It's peppermint gum. Okay, maybe I won't die.
Kent says Tom could use them with when the cruise ship is stranded from COVID. Are you kidding?
I didn't eat it. I tasted it. He told
I'll
me to
ha-
taste it.
I'll have
They're cyanide pills.
oh, yeah. Cyanide pills. Yeah, we need to stay live until for the next 5 minutes to make sure Todd doesn't fall over. No,
It's a
I'll have
morphine pill.
I'll if it came to that, I would have Roberta place an order and have it delivered to Judy's Marina.
Yeah, so in one meal you got gum, you got M&Ms, you got salt, salt-free, spice cider, a spoon, a moist towelette, a pack of napkins, a pack of matches, fat-free mayonnaise, strawberry banana milkshake, a pack of tortillas, a pack of pretzel sticks, a raspberry white chip cookie, and your pack of albacore tuna. Look at that. That was one meal. Shoot, if you could make that last probably 2 or 3 days if you were on a starvation diet.
Yeah. Gwen needs to make that for you for supper tonight while
That
you're
was
videotaping.
that was X-Lax.
Yeah. Help clean you out. But it's like um
Well, that was fun. I've never opened one before. And dadgum, I would get these before and I'd sell them on eBay. I bet I've sold 20 or 30 MRE meals on eBay before. I don't know why it's just all of a sudden they're taking them down.
is everybody's being taken down?
I don't know. I still see a bunch up there.
eBay. MREs. MRE.
Making you hungry.
Uh
I like a little salt with my chiclets.
7 pound.
Well, you got a pack of napkins. You could use that for toilet paper, I guess. Maybe that is toilet paper.
I know they used to have little.
Oh,
It looked.
I bet that is toilet paper and not napkins.
12 of K.
I got like a dozen sheets here, single sheets of single ply. That's way softer than that's almost as soft as Charmin. Look at it, there's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, that must be toilet paper.
Is this you, Todd? Case of 12 MRE entrees for meals ready to eat.
All of mine got taken down, Tom. I just told you that.
I
You
know.
never listened to me, honey.
But you needed to finish. Let me finish. $39.95 for a case of 12. Free 4-day shipping.
That's pretty cheap. I was selling them for $12 a meal.
There's a bunch of them up.
One of
Oh, here's some from Britain. Fresh British MREs. 24-hour models.
So British MREs are okay, but American ones aren't. Well,
No, I'm just looking at lots of them. Maybe you need to put humanitarian in the description because humanitarian daily ration MRE. Free shipping, $38.
well, I can't put their. Department of Defense. If it's got Department of Defense stamped on it, United States of America, that's not going to work, Tom.
U.S. military issue MRE lot of 4.
See, there you go.
$45.99 plus free shipping.
How come their stuff doesn't get taken down?
Why don't you send them an email, Todd? Quit being an old man, act like you're 25, and send them a damn email. Either that or get Lag to do it.
No, I ain't going to relist them. I'm going to sell them on Facebook Marketplace. Now that might work. Just open all the packages and dump it all in there.
I was just looking at dozens of ads, and it's just unopened boxes of MREs. Keyword civilian used a lot too.
Well, yeah, the same companies made a bunch of these for like times for like Homeland Security or
Right.
Hurricane. I imagine a bunch of MREs are made for like hurricane recovery, hurricane aid, FEMA. There you go, FEMA.
Somebody was talking. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. They said that apparently they must have been eating them after Katrina came through. So
Putin trying to buy the MREs. The tuna was caught in. It was processed in American Samoa. All right.
Okay, Todrick, I need to go.
Yeah, Kent said it's time for Roberta to make a call. So
No, I've got stuff to do. I was only going to be on here to 10 o'clock, and I overshot my time.
give all the kids an MRE when they come around for Halloween. Here's your cookie.
When my brother used to go with when we were little, like I'd have been less than 12 years old. We had some friends that were from Virginia, originally from Virginia, and my younger brother would go with their boys who were the same age, and they for like when they'd go up for a week, and they went to some base up there, and he always came back with MREs and everything else, and we opened up, and they had like little things of peanut butter. And first of all, you would have to scrape them out onto a plate, and then you would have to add water to them and mash them up to get them so you could spread it.
Pretzel sticks taste good.
Do they?
Nice and fresh.
Well, the sodium the salt should keep all the moisture out of them.
And they got one of these packets in there to keep them dry. It says, do not eat. Well, duh. Who's that comedian? One of the, somebody tried to eat one of those packets that said, do not eat. They gotta be chiclets.
Well, it's like these dumbasses that eat the Tide Pods. The silica, yeah. Wait a minute.
Silica. Junkie trader. Yeah, I mean.
So you're not.
I'm eating the pretzels right now.
So you're not shipping international anymore, Tommy?
No, he's talking about the MREs. If you,
Oh,
a lot of military surplus stuff you can sell in the United States, but you can't sell it
oh,
overseas.
okay.
Like a helmet. You can't sell a helmet overseas.
Well, I only thought he sold shoes anymore.
Yeah, how's old Justin doing? Okay. We're out here, folks. Tomorrow we're on Tom's channel. Tom? Which way's
Yeah,
Tom?
behind you.
I can't.
I'm sitting behind you, Todd.
I keep pointing the wrong way.
Point towards yourself. Point towards yourself. That's it. I'm
How's
on the
that?
other side. I'm on
How,
the other side of Todd.
how does that work?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Yeah, see y'all in the morning.
All right. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye. See you later, Todd. Have a good day.